I'm Victor.
I'm Winter.
I'm Nate.
I'm Sarah, and this is our Workcell presentation.
Our basic procedure is to press the double up start, which will pick up the selected mold, which you choose. Then you take the mold to the wax pouring station, which then turns on the air valve to pour wax in the mold. And you take the mold to wick placing station, then you place the wick, and you cool the candle with the fan for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Take that to the packaging, then take the candle out of the mold, put the candle into a box, put mold back on the original spot, and loop back to start, and can run 4 times in a row before wicks need to be replaced thanks to our variables that we have.
Which leads us to the explanation of the Workcell layout. Our Workcell consists of mold holders, molds, a wax heater, wick pallet, cooling fan, and a drop box. And to cap it all off, we have the control panel and the score box. One of the first, and definitely main, fixtures of our Workcell is the wax heater. The wax heater heats and maintains the wax to make sure that we get the right amount to go into each mold. As you can see, we place each mold, depending on what shape it is, on its own mold holder.
The aluminum molds that rest on top of the mold holders are square and circle, allowing one to choose their desired end candle.
Although one can't actually run the program without the control panel is used for all the functions in and out of the Workcell. Without the control panel, you are doomed. A double op start and e-stop are used to start and stop the program. There is a red and green light that signal when the program is running and stopped.
While we stray to the beginning of the program, one can't forget that a wick pallet is an important part to the process. It holds 4 wicks and will reset the program when it has no more wicks left.
The cooling fan is one of the most important parts of the entire project. For 1 minute and 30 seconds, the fan will cool the mold until it is at the desired solidness and thickness.
Finally, the last part in the process is the drop box, which is where the final product is dropped and where the candles are held until the operator chooses to remove them.
You can't forget about the most important part of the Workcell being the safety that we have at the Workcell. The robot in motion sign is the very first thing you will see that will warn you to stay away from the area unless you are a certified operator. Of course, for safety, we also have the operator start, which will prevent anyone from starting the Workcell without having at least 2 hands on the controller and obviously meaning to start the Workcell. That will minimize the chance of an accident happening.
Not to mention, at any time during the process, one can press the emergency stop to pause the process, of which the robot will cause any and all outputs to be turned off. In accordance with all the outputs being turned off, all the same thing will occur if the light curtain is disrupted. When it comes to how the safety was created, you have to look into how the wiring was done. The wiring is pretty simple. All the wires are labeled, and there are only 2 boards. There are our valve board and our prox board. The rest of the safety is wired directly into the control panel, like the light curtain and the e-stop. Wired to our valve board is our wax filler and our cooling station. Wired to the prox board is the sensors for both the mold pickups and the wax filling.
Overall, it comes together to form 2 final processes, one with the choice of a square mold and the other with the choice of a circle mold.